Hey, I'm Shelby.
And I'm Courtney.
We're exploring our past
Looking forward to our future,
and living for the present, all while
all while
learning
learning
how to
how to
live
live
magically.
magically.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I just added to our notes to talk about this, and you start already in a musical, so let's just jump right in.
Let's do it.
I can't believe / you can't believe that I like sing around my house as if
Oh,
my cats are in a musical production, and I sing about their
yes.
day. And
I love
you
that.
just think that's the craziest thing, but I'm just like,
I don't think it's crazy. I just don't do it.
but I think it's crazy that you don't do that.
I think it's crazy that I don't do it too.
Like I do it all the time. It's just
I definitely I break out in song a lot, but I'm not singing
like
to the dog.
you break out in song. Yeah, but you break out in song about like what you're doing. You don't just
Yeah,
like
I do.
break out like I'm like, Bruin, are you hungry? And I just
Do
like,
you need a little snack?
yeah, I'm like, Bruin, what you doing? Like it's
Oh
like
my
always
God.
like singing. No,
That's awesome.
I just like I don't know. Okay, what's new? What's happening? All right, do you have a visitor or something? Why were you at Magic Kingdom yesterday?
Yes, so Victoria, my friend Victoria has a visitor. Her brother and his girlfriend are in town.
Got it.
So I went to Magic Kingdom with them, which was really fun, except for it was literally the hottest day
That's why
ever.
I like knew you had to have a visitor. I knew you just weren't like casually going to Magic Kingdom in the middle of the day without a visitor.
Absolutely not. I will say we started the day right at Steakhouse 71.
Good.
It was delicious. We went for breakfast, and I don't know how this is news to me, but it's not unlimited or bottomless, but it's called refillable,
What does
the
that mean?
refillable mimosa. So it's funny, we actually asked that. We were like, can you explain what refillable means? Like,
Yeah.
does that mean one refill or what kind of numbers are we working with here? Because I need to pace myself if I'm only getting two,
Yeah.
whatever. And he just said, I'll tell you when it's enough. So I think it's just a way for them to cut people off.
So I mean, it's like classy bottomless.
Yeah, I think it's classy bottomless. We each had five mimosas at breakfast.
Oh, for
So yeah, I think
each,
it was fine.
and it was like $19. So like, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
I saw
deal.
it on your Instagram.
Yeah, it was definitely worth the $19 split across five glasses of
I would
mimose.
say so. At Disney, yeah.
Right, so worth it. And the breakfast was delicious. FYI, the seasonal pancake at Steakhouse 71 right now is cinnamon, and it's like a big cinnamon roll. It's so
Oh
good.
my gosh, that's like up my
Yeah.
alley. I'm here for all things. I eat cinnamon toast crunch like every single day.
The cereal?
Yeah, I don't know why. Well,
Oh. Are you a milk person?
okay.
Oh yeah, I know this about you
We
actually.
had this discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other day I texted you to tell you my genius idea that
Which
I
is?
had, that I ate my cinnamon toast crunch, and
Oh,
then
yes, yeah.
and then I only had enough milk for almond milk for my cereal and not my coffee. So I ate my cereal and then proceeded to pour my cereal milk into my coffee, and I made like a cinnamon toast crunch coffee, and it
Yeah,
was genius, truly.
I love that you think that's brilliant. And but then we had to get down to semantics because I was like, would you just drink the cereal milk? Because
Hell
cereal milk is
no.
delicious. And you were like, absolutely not.
No. So you drink your cereal milk?
I can't remember the last time I had cereal, but yeah, I definitely drink the cereal milk.
Okay, well, I absolutely do not. And I don't
Um,
drink I will not drink like a glass of milk. I
no,
not
I would never
even
drink a glass of milk
What about a glass
of
of like
anything.
almond milk?
No.
I won't either. But we had this discussion of, do you drink cow's milk?
Right.
And that to me is absolutely repulsive.
I think it's absolutely repulsive too, for many reasons.
I just can't. I can't get down with that.
Yeah.
No. No, no.
Yeah.
And it's not like just in like I've always been like, when you're little and you're like you're supposed to have like a glass of milk with dinner. No. No,
No.
no, 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 no. Uh-uh.
Yeah. Milk is gross. It's like necessary for some activities such as baking, cereal, whatever, but like
And ice
almond or
cream.
I'm really into
That's it.
oat.
Oat, but I've learned that oat has like a lot of sugar in it, or like it's
Does
like
it?
it has a lot more calories or something like that. That don't quote me on
Maybe
this.
that's why it's good. See, I hate the world because it's so confusing. Like we are told don't drink cow's milk, and also I don't want to drink cow's milk.
Right.
Drink almond milk, and almond milk was like the big thing forever. But then
Then oat milk showed
people
up.
got like what?
Then oat milk showed up.
Oat milk showed up because like allegedly harvesting almonds is like damaging to the California water sources because they take like a lot of water to grow an almond. So like
I can't.
whatever. So I'm trying to be like sustainable and drink the oat milk. But then like now you're telling me I can't have the oat milk.
I'm not saying you can't have the oat milk. I just don't. I don't know. It's what I read. I read somewhere that like oat milk. You know, I might have made this up in my own. When I was doing Weight Watchers, like oat milk is like. I mean, almond milk
The
is
most
like
points.
no points, where oat milk is a ton of points.
Can you get unsweetened oat milk?
Like even that was a ton of points.
Probably because it's based out of a carb.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Can
Okay.
somebody like SOS us about milk and fill me in about which milk I'm supposed to be drinking and why? And
Right. Okay. So you went to steakhouse. You had
yeah, went to steakhouse. I had a lot of mimosas.
and their
Um,
seasonal pancake is cinnamon.
their seasonal pancake is cinnamon, and I also had the eggs Benny, and the eggs Benny was really good.
Love eggs Benny.
Yeah.
And then you went to Magic Kingdom.
And we went to Magic Kingdom, and I am telling you, we walked over from the Contemporary where we had breakfast, and then walking into that park was literally the hottest
No.
I have ever felt. Like I was sweating so much that I would like wipe it off and like more sweat.
I can't do it.
It was disgusting.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then you
like,
watched Festival of Fantasy, so you were just
well,
like baking.
kind of. We like did a Courtney watch of Festival of Fantasy. We like
Oh.
walked as it was going,
And
but they like wanted a picture in front of the castle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Got it. Yeah.
my pics. Yeah.
And then
Yep.
you must have done AC activities.
Yes, they went on Space Mountain, and I don't do that. So I've got band-aids for the crowd because they were having blisters on their feet.
Ugh,
and then
been
we
there.
went to the People Mover, which was the dream.
Duh, the breeze. Feel it.
Yes. And then for another AC break, we did the laugh floor.
Always. Would you do
And
a
then we
good
went to
one?
Pirates.
Did you have a
What?
good laugh floor?
I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
I think
You never-
always, I don't know.
You
I'm
never
always,
know what
like,
you're gonna
into
get,
all
you
of
know?
them.
You
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And somebody DM'd me and was like, "Do you remember when they used to have the 24-hour like park days?
I don't remember that.
They would be like literally the park would be open like 48 hours." And yeah, and people would stay and whatever, but like this person was telling me that it was hilarious then because it would be like 4 a.m. and people would be like in the laugh floor cooling off, taking a nap, whatever they're doing. And
well-
like, but I guess the cast members were like losing it. So they were telling the funniest jokes.
I remember like extra magic hours when they would be open until like 1 or 2 a.m. and we have done
Yeah.
those. And the late night shows of Monsters Laugh Floor
Yeah.
are hilarious. Yeah. I
Agreed.
think because they probably like not as many kids are there.
Not as many kids, and like, I don't know, maybe you're just funnier if you work
Yeah.
night shift.
You start like losing your mind.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
I do remember like the late night shows were always funnier.
Yeah, agree. I don't maybe it's because we're in a sillier mood.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm like not in the mood to laugh when I'm hot. I'm just like, give me the air conditioning.
You're right.
So maybe that's it. But then we rode pirates and we dipped. Victoria and I dipped. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. It was great.
A hot Magic Kingdom day. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I did my best.
Um,
What about you? What have you been up to?
just like decluttering my house.
Yeah, you're working on the baby's room?
We painted the baby's room. I think I'm gonna paint the accent wall like this week because Kyle's away for a couple days, so I'll need something to keep me occupied.
Can you
So
give us like is he going to New York?
he's going to Philly.
Oh,
But for
nice.
work, yeah.
He's in New York right now. I'm like waiting for him to come home.
You should have
I
come to
was
see
supposed to
me.
go, but then I stayed home.
Oh,
I know.
Are you feeling okay?
I know. I was like, it's easier with a dog, whatever.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Um,
Yeah, I got really nothing. I'm
Well,
boring.
wait, can you give us like a little update on the baby's room? Like, because you said you're going to do an accent wall. Do you already have like a theme?
I'm
What's
not
the
doing a
vibe?
theme. I'm
I know you're
doing
like very anti like a lot of things.
I'm not anti a lot of things, but I'm not really doing
Ah, can we
what?
go through the list? You're against
Uh,
dinosaurs.
Well, that's a real thing. Yeah.
Dinosaurs are awesome. You're against
You sound
what
like
else
my
did you
mother right now.
you just are like animals. You're like against any type of
No,
animal.
I am not. I am against reptiles.
Oh, but you'll take like a cow?
Sure, I guess.
I mean, I don't know why you would decorate with a cow, but
No, no,
like
no. Okay, okay. The baby's room does not have a theme. It has a vibe.
right, right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not here. I don't. Okay, but I'm being smart. Call it
Okay.
what you want. But now the baby is going to grow into this room and not like I don't have to like redo it in a year when he grows out of cartoon animals.
I think that's really smart.
So I can just
And
switch up the vibe, can add a couple different decor pieces.
so what is the vibe? I know it's like neutrals.
It's like neutrals. I would say it's like boho-y neutrals. We're going for like
Okay.
a black, white, wood textures vibe.
Oh, see, I thought you were going like browns
Well, there's like the texture parts, I guess, browns, because I have like
and
brown
wood. Yeah.
baskets, like the cribs of brown wood. I registered for like a brown, like glider chair, like brown
You already have
leather.
your crib?
Huh?
You already have your crib?
Yeah, my Grammy ordered it already.
Oh,
Yeah.
Granny. That's
So,
crazy. Like you're having a baby.
well, you know what's crazy is like, I'm looking forward to fall. Like, I'm a fall girl. Love football season. I can't wait. But then I'm like, holy shit. Like, we're having a baby in the fall. Like, so maybe
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the fall because, like, wow, that's going to
Yeah.
come, you know. But yeah, I mean, we're like over halfway cooked here and it's wild.
That's wild to me. We were like just at your wedding,
I
like yesterday.
I know. I haven't even got my wedding video back yet, which
Wow.
that's maybe not, that's irrelevant.
No,
That's
it's
different.
not. That's like a good indicator of time. Like you've been
But,
married for such a
or that's just
like
like a
short
log
amount of
time.
time. Yeah.
Anywho.
I still can't believe you're doing it. Kudos to you. I think you're
What's what I'm
amazing.
saying of my rant, like about how fast it goes and like how you have so much time to like plan for like other events and then bam, you have a baby and it's just like freaking here.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
I have
know. Like
all of my
thank
doctor's appointments booked out until he's here.
I believe that.
I'm like, what the heck? Oh my
Now, I have some baby birthing questions for you.
god. Okay.
Okay. Here in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
at least in Orlando, like if I was going to have a baby or something,
Okay.
they have like a birthing center.
Okay.
So like you don't drive to the hospital and have the baby. You go to like a birthing center, but also the doctor that's like your gynecologist obstetrician,
Yeah.
the doctor you see like throughout your pregnancy
Yeah.
doesn't go with you to the hospital. There are like dedicated people at the hospital, doctors at the hospital who like do delivery only.
So you won't like you wouldn't know the doctor
Right.
prior to going in?
Right. So like I don't it's all like a lot to understand because like for me, I think I would want to know the doctor, but like you can't never 100% know that your doctor's going to show up. Like what if you
Right.
go into labor and they're on vacation or like
Yeah.
whatever.
So the way my office does things is like my office is like coordinated with a hospital.
Okay.
And so every appointment, I think there's like 5 doctors, and every appointment I meet a new one. So
Okay.
I have an appointment this week, and that's the last doctor I haven't met yet. So I'm sure they won't remember me, but like
Sure.
I'll at least know their face is like their point of like, so when the time does come, because you won't know who's on shift that day,
Right.
I would at least know who that doctor, like I would see their face.
And how are you feeling about that? Like just I never realized I thought like the person that walked you through your process of like being pregnant was the person who I mean,
I
unless
think
like
that
an
is the
emergency
case
happened.
for some, but I don't really know. I mean, I guess I kind of think to myself, because like I obviously now have met 4 of the doctors, and I do
Yeah.
have like my favorites, of course, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm kind of like, oh, I would want that one. But I think then you think like, oh, when the time comes, you're like, I'll take anyone. Someone
Get
help
it
me.
out. Yeah.
So I
That's
guess like,
wild.
yeah.
But so
Oh.
you have like, you know where you're going, which hospital you're going to deliver
I
at
know what
already.
hospital we're going to, and but like my all my appointments are at like a different office, so like I've never been
Right.
into that hospital. So like my last appointment, they were like, "Oh, if you want to do like birthing classes and stuff like that, this is the time to like look into that." And I was like, "Kyle, are we supposed to do that? Like, do we need to do that? I don't really know." And we were kind of just like, whatever." But then I'm like, you see in movies like you go on tours of like hospitals, and I'm like,
Yeah.
are you supposed to do that so you like know what you're like getting yourself into, or it's just like, but I don't think people, I think some people probably do, but I think most it's just like you just go.
I was actually thinking, I had a doctor's, like a regular doctor's appointment the other day, and I walked in and it was a new doctor. So I was like, where am I? Where's the doctor? I can't find anything. And I thought of you because I was like, I've never had a baby. I don't know anything about it. But like when you're in labor, I assume you don't like bust into the ER.
No, I think you do.
I don't think you see, I think you need to like know that. And then, because like I
Okay,
just
so,
was there for an appointment. So I like walked in a door, but then I had to like find a assistant to ask like where I was going and how to get there. And like, I didn't realize there would be security and
okay,
which is
so
stupid.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
add these two
why.
questions to ask at my appointment next week. And you
Yeah,
kind of think I would have asked this because I'm very much like I need to know, and like going to the doctors gives me like anxiety.
I'm
Like,
sure.
I just I need to know everything.
I would want to go first to the hospital and just know like
This
I'm
is
Kyle,
where
like even the parking situation,
I
like
that's
where do
how I
you
feel.
park?
Like, yeah. Like, where are we walking in? Where's the door? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like who do you talk to first? And
Okay,
like
so maybe we should sign up for birthing classes.
maybe
Perhaps.
maybe you'll like meet some of the nurses or something at the hospital so you have like
Yeah,
more familiar faces.
I guess. I don't know. Oh my
I
God.
can't believe
This
you're having a
this part
baby.
like makes me nervous, so don't talk about this part.
No, you're gonna do great. And like the fact that you care enough to be prepared is why you're gonna
But
be an
do
awesome
I? Because
mom.
I'm like, I think you go to the ER. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I asked somebody that the other day. I was like, so you're telling me in Florida, like if you have a baby, you go to a birthing center, which could be like,
Wait.
I don't know where it is, but like it's obviously not next door to my house like a hospital is.
Well,
Like,
I would assume that like your OB would tell you where
right,
it
but like you
is.
just like hop in the car and drive there, like wherever it is.
Yeah.
You don't need to get to like in my mind, if you're like in labor, you're like, I need the nearest emergency room
Well, you know what?
stat.
Like, I picked a doctor's where we're driving past a one hospital to get to the hospital where we would deliver. So
See?
maybe that was stupid of me, but I just like trust that hospital more, even though
No, I get
who
that.
who knows? But
I get that. I get that.
I don't know. Okay, this part stresses me out. I don't like this part.
Okay. All right. We don't have to talk about it. Let's talk about something exciting.
Wait. Okay.
What?
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just going to talk about Taylor Swift, so you can talk about whatever you
I
want.
want to talk about. I was gonna talk about Taylor Swift too.
Okay, great. I think since we recorded last, Speak Now came out.
Okay. I was listening to a podcast on the way here,
Okay.
and it was Taylor Lautner
Yeah.
and his wife Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
He married a Taylor. Little interesting.
Yep.
Maybe that's his thing because he also dated Taylor.
Isn't the podcast actually like the wife Taylor's podcast, but like Taylor Lautner is just on it sometimes?
I think but I think he's on it like a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they just came out with a podcast because the I Can See You music video, he was in it. And then during her Kansas City show, they hit like the jackpot of all shows, and like they got the music video, they got like Speak Now, they got whatever. Okay, he came out, so they did a podcast on it. I know that this is like a me problem, but can you imagine being his wife, Taylor,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that her husband dated Taylor Swift,
Okay.
and she's like a diehard Swiftie, like has been a Swiftie like probably when her husband was dating Taylor Swift.
Okay.
So now they're like married, obviously, but his ex
Right.
was Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's like a hard shoe to fill.
Like, I would be, I mean, I'm a jealous person as it is. It's a me problem. But I would always be like, oh, I can't live up to Taylor
Right.
Swift. But then at the other, like, shoe, I'd be like, I'm really jealous that you dated Taylor Swift because, like, I'd probably date Taylor Swift, right?
Right.
Like,
Right.
so, like,
Totally.
I don't know.
It's
I was like,
wild.
this is fascinating.
And Taylor Lautner's, what, this is too many Taylors.
I know.
Taylor Lautner's wife, Taylor, is not like famous at all, right? Or is she?
No, I don't think so. It's actually funny because they were talking about how, like, way back in the day, she was, like, wearing a t-shirt with, like, Taylor Lautner and Twilight on it.
Mhm.
And now, like, 10 years later, they're married. And
That's
then
awesome.
she, like, has a picture, like, with Taylor Swift. And then she reads, like, when she was younger, like, in, like, 2010. And now she
Yeah.
has, like, a picture with Taylor Swift, like, of them, with them filming, like, the music video.
Oh,
But I was just, like, listening, like, wow, I give this girl props. Because, like,
yeah. For
I
like
don't,
keeping your shit together in what must be like a dicey situation.
like, I just can't imagine if my husband dated Taylor Swift. Like,
Yeah,
what?
that would be, yeah, wild.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anywho, okay, Speak Now did come out.
Big Now came out. What's your favorite vault track? I
Timeless.
already know, but what is it?
Timeless.
Timeless. Why?
Because it's, like, amazing. It's, like,
You're
lyrical.
into the lyrics.
The lyrical is just, like, lyrical genius. She really
Yeah.
is. She's a
Yeah.
mastermind.
Well, I agree with that. Victoria was just telling me yesterday that some people were like disappointed with the vault tracks that came out because I guess Taylor like previews them sometimes at like concerts and stuff, and some people wanted like other vault tracks to come out, and I was like, how do people know what the vault tracks are?
Oh, interesting. I mean, there was, like, Superman. I
Hmm.
already knew that one before. I
Is
don't.
that a vault track?
It is a vault track. And I don't know how I already knew that one, but I did know that one.
I thought it was just the last song on the album. I didn't know that.
No, it's a vault track.
Okay. Okay.
What's your favorite? I already know.
What is it?
Electric Touch.
Yes.
It's such a vibe.
It's so catchy.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
really is.
I'm
Really,
obsessed.
really is. But this is, like, your first time, like, really, like, digging into the Speak Now era.
Right. Like I didn't know about like the lyric change. I've had to like go through and
Oh, yeah, and
learn
Better
all
Than
of the
Revenge.
things. Yeah, Better Than
So,
Revenge.
what's your favorite, like, regular song?
Oh my gosh. I am living right now for Long Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like an anthem.
Yeah. That was the
And
song that everybody thought Gillette Stadium was going to get for our secret song because it was, like, when she played her downpouring show, she, like, belted out. It was a moment
oh
for Long Live, and we didn't get it, obviously, because she must have been planning to play it because now it's added to the set list, which is just rude.
yeah, it's crazy.
Rude.
What about I have at least 2 friends that are going abroad to see Taylor.
Yeah, I saw Kevin is.
Yeah, Kevin's going. Jerk. He's going to Paris, and then Annika's going to London.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
Yeah. I actually saw somewhere, though, that I don't know if it's all shows abroad, but the seats on the ground, it's all, like, standing room. Like, it's like a
Oh, it's
pit.
gonna be like a
Like,
mosh pit.
yeah, I don't know if that's, like, everywhere, but I saw somebody who was going on Instagram, so just, like, showed that it was like a pit, and I was like, oh my God,
Crazy.
that is crazy.
I want to go. It's like going to be the biggest regret of my life that I didn't see the Eras tour.
I know, and I'm, like, very curious. Like, this one's big, obviously. This tour was big, massive,
Yeah.
huge, right? People are, like, selling their children for this tour.
Right.
Like, what is next for her?
Right. Like, how do you, because that's the thing. I don't think you can top this.
Like, is there a reason she's doing it this big? Like, are we
Oh, you
taking a
think she's gonna,
break?
like, retire?
No, I don't think she's, like, retiring, but, like, are we taking a break? Or, like, did she do it this way because she didn't get to tour? Like,
I think
Lover,
that's
Evermore, or Lover, Folklore, and Evermore, and then Midnights? Like, is that why? I just, like, I wonder, like, where this all came from.
Yeah. I don't know, but I speculate that it's because she had like Loverfest planned
Yeah.
and like was so jazzed about all of that, and then it all got taken away. So like
So
she was
now
just like, we're gonna blow it out.
I just like I hope within like she's not just like not doesn't fall off the planet for a couple years. I can't like live in a world without
Yeah,
Taylor Swift. So
I agree. I agree. But it's gonna be like a wild experience to go to another tour, like when her next album comes out, and
I
it's
agree,
not
but
like
like I've
through
said
the
it
decades.
before, like I still think Reputation was better than Eras.
The tour.
Yeah, I'm gonna get hated on.
You're wrong, but I mean, I didn't go to either, so I have no idea. But I would say you're wrong because I've seen both on the
But then
television.
again, I
But
like think about it and I'm like, maybe not, but
I think you just have like a very personal attachment to the rep tour. Plus, you get to like rewatch it so much that it's like
yeah.
burned in your mind.
Yeah, and I like know now I like know the choreography because I'm like a
Yeah,
psychopath. So, anywho, all right,
that's enough Taylor for today.
that's enough Taylor for today. What if we don't have
I love
Swifties
Taylor.
around here? You know,
I know.
let's do a review of the week, and then we
Let's
have
do
some
it.
fun little. I'm kind of excited for it today.
Good.
Okay, review of the week. This comes from Stew10.
What a name.
Mondays are hard, but not anymore because this podcast is the best and it brings so much magic to my Mondays. I love hearing all about these women's lives and I just want to be their best friend. You are. You are our best friend.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. Keep doing it because you are bringing so much joy to me. Go Patriots.
Oh, come on. Good. I love that.
I'm so excited for football season. Oh my gosh, I can't even wait.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like our thing, you know?
I know. You like, and you throw like good events. So it's
It's going to
good.
be hard this year with Kyle's work schedule, but it just like gives you something. Maybe it's you know what? I just like had this epiphany. Maybe it's because my schedule's like so all over the place and I like do what I want when I want. But like with football, it's like I have set things.
Structure.
Like we have like Thursday night football, Sunday football, Monday night football. Like
Yeah.
I have stuff, you
I
know?
love that. I live for a schedule, so
So maybe that's what it is. It's just my schedule is on football time.
yeah. You're like on the roll, on a ball, on the ball.
No pun intended.
Mm.
Okay. We have some rhetorical questions.
Rhetorical?
No, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical questions.
Got it.
Hypothetical questions. We have some Disney ones. We just have some plain life ones, but I think these could be fun.
It's gonna be a jam. Yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
Let's start. Which 5 famous people, living or dead, would you want at your imaginary dinner party? I don't know why it has to be imaginary. So, dinner party.
Well, because they're dead, maybe.
Okay, right. Okay. Taylor
5
Swift.
is like a lot, though.
You can only have 5.
Yeah. No, it's a lot.
That
I
5
want to
does.
have like just dinner with Taylor, and then like tomorrow I'll have just dinner with someone else.
I feel that. I
I'd
only.
be like Taylor, but also this person, but also.
But you know how fun it could be? Like, okay, so mine,
Okay.
Taylor Swift. Duh.
Yes.
If I had to have dinner with one person, it would be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Okay, Taylor Swift. Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Cody Rigsby.
Oh my God. You're like naming all the celebs. I love it. Okay.
And then I really can't think of the other 2.
I would definitely want to do Bob Iger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like he's lived through a lot of Disney history.
You're right.
So,
Well, and I think of like, okay, so now what I was saying is, I haven't thought of my 5 yet, but imagine having all these people around a table, right? You have like Taylor Swift and Walt Disney. They're 2 like creative geniuses. And the conversations that they could have, but they're also genius business people. It would be
right.
so fascinating to listen to. Like,
Agree.
that shit fires me up.
Me too. Me too.
Like, the motivation you would come out of that. And then there's just like Cody Rigsby shooting the shit.
He just would be like keeping the levity.
Yeah.
Keeping it light.
Yeah. Okay, I need
I
2
love that.
more.
I think I would pick like a Disney historically famous woman, like Mary Blair, Leona
Okay.
Toombs, some kind of like throwback, but like when women weren't really allowed to be like in the workplace, but then they were like
But
absolutely dominating what they were
yeah,
doing.
yeah.
That would be a cool one.
That would be a cool one. I'm thinking of one, like, I'm just like thinking of like the business side of things because, like, I think those conversations like get me going. So I'm like being
Me too, me
selfish
too.
on the conversations that I would want to listen to.
So you're
So,
not even thinking about like who you would want to talk to. You're thinking about what conversation you'd want to listen to.
well,
You would
because
just
the
be like taking
people
it
that I
in.
want to talk to is Taylor Swift.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. But
And Walt
also like
Disney. Like,
we've kind of been training our whole lives for this, if you think about it, because we do character meet and greets, which is like a celebrity meet and greet. But like, it's like you have to prepare because when you're, let's think about a character meet and greet. When you like finally get up to the front of the line and you're meeting Mickey, you better like have something to ask him, have a pose ready. You just better be like ready. If you're just like,
yeah.
hi, then it's like, bye, get out of here. Like,
You're right. You're right.
so I feel like we've been training for this
Uh, okay.
so
I
we
don't
would know
know
like
because like
what we wanted to ask them.
have you met a famous person before?
I don't think so.
Okay, so like I have like I've done like meet and
Who?
greets for like a country artist.
Oh, okay.
And I become a complete idiot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you got to train for it.
But I'm been meeting Disney characters for a long time and I show up Florida Georgia Line, heard of him.
Yeah,
Um one of the guys is Tyler Hubbard. He's now like
yeah,
a solo guy. My brother is Tyler Hibbard.
yes.
So I go up to my meet and greet with Tyler
Oh God.
Hubbard. Yeah, this is me. I'm not even kidding. And I'm like, hi, we're like basically related because my brother is Tyler Hibbard and you're Tyler Hubbard.
And
Why?
he's like, nice
Why
to
would I
meet
say
you.
that? Like, what
Oh my
a
God.
idiot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, anywho. But I did do good when I met Cody Rigsby.
Oh my God, I forgot. Well, you met him because you were in a class.
Yeah, but still, I met him.
Yeah. They like put you on the spot at the end there, right? Because they're like, all right, photo and meet and greet,
Yeah,
go.
yeah. And it's like quick. So I was like, what am I going to tell him?
And
And I
what did
was,
you tell him?
well, I told him, I said thank you because as like the girl who skipped the mile in gym class, look at me now. And he was like, hell yeah, girl. And then he asked me about living in New Hampshire. He's like, I never meet people that live in New Hampshire. I was like, yeah, I know. It's like itty
Weird.
bitty up there. And then we both have Disney bicep tattoos.
Nice.
So I was
Well,
like,
that was a good connection.
yeah, I was like, you have a Disney tattoo. I have a Disney tattoo. Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
Well, he was like, what is that? And I was like, it's my key to unlocking my own magic. And he was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. We
So
like
cute.
connected. Okay.
I love it.
I didn't come up with 5. Do you have 5?
No, I've just been like naming people as I think of them, but
Okay.
that's the best I got.
Okay, great. Next question. Let's do like back and forth, like one that's Disney and then one that's real life.
Okay.
Not that Disney's not real life, because Disney is real life.
Yeah.
Which of the 7 dwarfs would you be? I will remind you of them. Sleepy,
Okay.
grumpy, happy, sneezy, dopey, bashful, or doc?
Definitely not bashful.
I'm easy. Sleepy.
I know. I was gonna say sleepy for me too, but like I want to be known for more than just my
I know. I
sleepiness.
feel that. Okay.
Maybe Doc.
But like, why doc?
I don't know. He's Doc. He's like his own independent name. His name does not define him. He just
Okay.
like exists. Isn't he also like the boss dwarf?
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, I feel like he.
Where does he come in? Like, why are they all like emotions? Not really emotions. They're,
Except him.
yeah, what?
I don't know.
I kind
And
of
Dopey. Oh
think
no, Dopey is like a thing. I guess it would be Dopey.
you can be dopey. I'm
Yeah.
kind of dopey.
Maybe I'm Dopey.
I'm kind of a little all.
Yeah, me too.
Depends what day you catch me on, you know?
Same.
Okay, next. If you could time travel, would you go forward or back in time?
Ooh. Ooh. That's really hard because I would love to like see the future, but also then there's a lot of like ancillary questions like am I traveling forward in time and then traveling back? And so I can like alter the course of my fate.
I didn't think about this. Like, I guess I thought of it as like if you could time travel, so you would have to go back and stay back, or you'd have to go forward and stay forward. I didn't think about, do you come back to present time?
Yeah, I think if I was going to stay, I would go forward just because like I already did the past. So
Really?
yeah, you would go back.
I would go back. I think maybe it's this pregnancy, but I feel like time is going by so fast and like it's like starting to freak me out a little. Like,
Like when would you go back to?
well, I
Like a year
don't
ago?
like,
Or like when you were 5?
no, I don't want to like relive all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a good question.
Like when is that's what I'm trying to think. It's like when's your most like glorious.
Because, like, I will say, like, I enjoyed my high school years, but then I didn't really enjoy, like, the 5 years after high school. So I wouldn't really want to, like, redo those
relive
again.
those.
But, like, high school was great. And I am getting really cheesy right now thinking about how I would, like, want to, like, relive watching Ryan grow up again. Because, like,
Aw.
that was, like... So I guess, and the, like, the good years of that were basically, like, the last...
That's really cute.
He was the best. And now he's just like such like a little turd. So I'm
Little
like,
Ryan.
let's go.
Yeah.
Can we go back? Can we go back a little?
Get little again.
I think I would go back though. Forward, no.
Why? So like,
I mean,
are you
like, I
afraid
would-
of the future?
No. Because I'm like really looking forward to the future and like I want to see the future. But if you have to like go to the future and you're gonna skip all these other years in between and you're never gonna go back to those, life's too
That's
short,
fair.
man.
That's fair. Like if you were gonna miss out on all the stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going
It's
back.
hard. It's a tough one.
Okay. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
Ooh,
I
they have
know.
to be like realistic. This is tough. These
This-
hypotheticals are really gonna get to my brain. This is like
I know, I feel that.
philosophy or something.
I know. I want to be like, okay, 3 wishes. I feel like if I'm being like realistic, then okay, like a healthy baby, right?
Right. I would just say in general, my first thing was like I would like to be be healthy forever.
So, but like, is that what we're supposed to be wishing for?
Or is it like a new Maserati?
Right. That's what I'm like. A new house.
Can't wish for more wishes.
No. Okay. Let's take out like the obvious ones.
Okay, I would be independently wealthy.
Correct. Well, is that an obvious one?
Okay, so is like I would live forever.
You're
I would
right.
like to be healthy.
Well,
like
the healthy one, like, doesn't everybody want to be healthy? That's like an obvious one. But I'm like,
right.
does everybody want a new house?
Do you want a new house?
Yeah.
See, if I was independently wealthy, I could like there's a monarch flying around in my backyard and it's distracting me.
If you're right, if you're like, okay, you could just go buy the house that you want to buy.
Yeah, if I was independently wealthy, then I think all those ancillary things would come with it, like having a different house or
You're right.
not
Okay.
even a bigger house, just like a different house.
You're right. I would wish for my oh wait, no, because if I'm going to be wealthy forever, I wouldn't. I was going to say like a Disney annual pass for life.
You'd be fine. You'd be like in Club 33.
I am gonna. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Wishing for my dinner with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's.
But I see this whole wishes thing really gets to me because I'm like, you'd have to really like spend a couple months strategizing how to use your wish because like you would say it's like Aladdin. He like really blows the first one, but he like has to. Like you would say, I will have dinner with Taylor Swift, but like a better use of that wish would be like, I would have dinner with my top 10 favorite people.
You're right.
Which would include Taylor Swift, but also other people.
Except for we couldn't think of another. We couldn't think of 5, so we're not going to think of 10.
Yeah, exactly. Another wish I have is I wish that I was like a healthy cook.
Ooh. I wish I had
Just
a
like
chef.
naturally. Oh yeah, I wish I had a chef, of course. That comes with being independently wealthy.
Wait, okay. I don't know why I just thought of this because I watched the Kardashians and they have like private chefs and they're definitely like, they'll be wealthy forever.
Yeah.
But they're also like famous and everybody watches their every single move. Would you want to be famous and have everybody watch your every single move?
I've heard a lot that like being famous is hard.
Yeah, but what comes with that is you now have a private chef and multi-million-dollar homes everywhere and all of the things.
Right, but then like also if you get pulled over on a Friday night, like everybody knows it. Not that that's ever happened to me, but like
right.
I don't know, just like everybody's all up in your business.
So your answer is no.
Yeah, I think no.
I think no too.
Yeah.
No. Okay, next. If you're invited on the first passenger trip to the moon, do you go?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think that would scare the shit out of me.
I can't even ride Mission Space.
No. Yeah, I don't want to go to the moon. I don't want to find out there's no oxygen. I don't want to have my submarine explode.
I was just thinking this is like seems a little too soon about the submarine situation. Okay. You're in one Disney film, which one?
Ooh, like in the film?
You're in the film.
Let's think.
Like you're a part of the movie. You're not just like an extra.
Right, like I could be like one of Ariel's sisters, or I could be like a townsperson in Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
I don't know. Like swimming's cool, but like.
I know. At first, I was like, because I love Frozen, so I was like, oh, I could like hang out with like Anna and Elsa, but like also I don't want to be cold, so like no thanks. And then I was like, okay, so if I don't want to be cold, then I want to be warm, so maybe I'll go hang out with Moana because like you're in Hawaii, like come on.
But also like all these ladies we're mentioning are very busy, so like. You could go live with Elsa and Anna, but like they got shit to do. So it's not like they're just sitting around drinking tea and like hanging out. And like, do you get to go on the adventures with them? Or like, how's this working out? You get to see them at like Sunday dinners?
Well, I don't know. It's hypothetical. It's whatever you make of it.
I told you, I get lost on the hypotheticals because I'm like, I get like down the rabbit hole.
Okay. Do you want to go to Alice in Wonderland? Down the rabbit
Maybe I want to go to Alice in Wonderland. Never know what's going to happen.
True.
Or like, do you want to go to a film with like lots of main characters so that there's like, like Full House is a TV show, but like there's always somebody to interact with. Everybody's not busy all the time.
I hear you.
Like if you're friends with Moana, she's like gone for most of the film.
Well, and I don't really want to go on the boat adventure
with her. Right.
That's like a little too much for me. I can't go underwater without plugging my nose. So like that's not going to work out for me.
Yeah. Well, so you're on the island like harvesting coconuts.
Getting tan.
But like you're Moana's buddy.
Yeah. I'm hanging with her dad.
Not a bad gig. Yeah. I accept.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll be like in the little teacher daycare. At the beginning of the movie?
With the grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny. I would say Moana 2 is a good choice, but I also just got done talking about living in the butthole of the earth for summer and like living in, where does she live?
Hawaii.
Maui? Hawaii?
Yeah.
Maui is a person.
And an island.
Like in an island, but like hot.
Yeah, but you're like on the breeze. Like there's like a breeze all the time, I think.
Because of the water.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like Florida.
That's true. Not like internal Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you going?
Okay. So, are we both doing Moana? We're like,
I don't know. You're following me?
Tag teaming the daycare center?
We could do a lot with those people because you could go back. You could actually be with grandma and do the adult daycare center.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll like help grandma as she's passing away. Great.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, that's like a major theme of the film.
That's not really what I meant.
Oh, well.
This is like an interesting one. I don't really know if this is...
One more question about Moana.
Okay.
You went to Aulani, right?
Yeah.
So you've been to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And like, was it the best place you've ever been?
It was pretty great, yeah.
Yeah?
But like I think like I've been to Hawaii, yes, and like would I go back? Yes, but like I think I would before I would go back again, like I want to try like a different island. Like I would love to go to like Turks and Caicos.
So maybe we're gonna be like in Aladdin
Ooh, we just
and
fly
like
around on the carpet to wherever we want to go.
right. And like does the carpet get lent to us on off hours?
You're right.
Can I just like borrow the carpet?
I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go fly around with Aladdin.
Plus wishes.
Yes, except for we can't think
Like
of any.
well, right. But like I assume that well Genie gets freed, I guess. But like
But
otherwise
you're
I would
right. We
assume I'm
go with
getting wishes.
Aladdin. We can travel
Yeah.
to wherever we want. We're
Yeah.
definitely, I'm at least using one wish to have dinner with Taylor Swift in some capacity. If it's not alone, it's with somebody else. So, like,
Yes.
Aladdin it is.
Yeah.
You're
And
right.
like dinner with Raja and Jasmine would be pretty dope too.
Agreed. Agreed.
So
And the
yeah,
monkey?
I'm on board. Yeah, the monkey. Come on,
Boo.
Abu.
Abu. Oh my God. I'm
Wow.
going to get canceled. Um, I don't know if this is like really like hypothetical. I guess so. Would you live life differently if nobody ever judged your actions?
Yes,
Duh, right?
yes.
Isn't everybody say
I
yes to
think
that?
I think that's one of the best parts about growing up, right? And like especially now that we're in our 30s, I give like less fucks what people think, but like I always care what people
I
think.
I'm hoping to get to that point then.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm like
I.
really bad at ignoring what people think.
Me too.
And then here I am putting myself on social media and recording a podcast every week just to like see if everybody wants to judge the crap out of me.
I agree, but it's funny. Like, I mean, some of my friends listen, but like my close
Yeah.
friends. But like, it's a safe place for me. I love not that my friends are a safe place, but like,
I
it's like a group of Disney people and like Taylor people, and
for the
I don't
podcast,
know
yes. I feel
for the
safe
pod.
on the podcast.
Yeah,
And
you
like with
should
our
feel safe on the
podcast
pod.
like Facebook group. I feel safe with them. Instagram's been a little brutal to me lately. So they're kind of like they're making me like question if I should be like I barely post anymore because people are like mean.
Well, I couldn't believe
Well, like one, just like
I'm like dead that somebody wrote to you and was like, I don't like your most recent design.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
thanks.
Like I like where are people at right now? Like I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on. But then there was that worst one when they were like coming after Kyle. We're not going to get into it, but
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah. So
Yeah,
like
that's
I'm like having a hard time just like continuing to share life on social media. And it's if there's 500 people, there's one
right.
bad egg. But like that
Right.
bad egg like tears me down.
No, I get
And
that. I get
but I
that.
also think like I've always been somebody who cared what people thought, let alone strangers on the internet.
We're
Like
people pleasers.
I am definitely a people pleaser. Like
Yeah.
my brother and I were going somewhere and I was like, I have such anxiety about going to this or whatever. And I was like, you don't have anxiety? You don't have anxiety? And he was like, no, I have
Yeah.
anxiety, but not over this. And I was like, well, then why am I so anxious about this? And he was like, well, I just think you're somebody who like, you care what people think and what people are going to
Right.
say and blah, blah. And this was like when we were I was very early along in the pregnancy. And he was like, you think people are going to like ask you questions, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, maybe you're right. But anywho.
Well, and that's like a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not pregnant, but I imagine that like being asked about your body and what's
By
going
everybody?
on inside it is like intimidating. Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Okay. You can only ride one ride for the rest of your life. Like Disney
This is a
ride.
dumb question.
People mover?
I thought of the question, but I still think it's a dumb question because, like, do you just want to say it on three?
I already said it.
What'd you say?
People mover.
Oh yeah, people mover.
People mover.
Right.
Duh.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
And everybody already knows that about us, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, if you're reincarnated as an animal with a similar personality to yours, what animal?
Ooh, I love this. This is like Moana's grandma gets brought back as a manta
Stingray.
ray or whatever she is.
Yeah.
Would you say an animal with what? With my similar characteristics?
With a similar personality to yours.
Oh, so is it like a animated animal or like a pretend animal. Because I don't know what personality like a crocodile has.
True. Honestly, I just think of my cat, Bruin.
You think you're a cat?
Yeah, I'm just specifically Bruin.
Okay.
He is
Okay.
me to a T.
That's
Marchand
great. I
is
love that.
Kyle,
Okay.
and Bruin is me to a T. It's kind
Like,
of scary.
so what are the personality traits that you share?
He's lazy. He.
Okay. You are not lazy.
I've actually had a really good week this week, so I'm not him this week. He is like he's just like has an attitude. he
Yeah.
he only likes like certain people, which isn't true. I do like a lot of people, but like
We're very antisocial.
yeah, but I'm like also kind of social. No, I'm not. He he has like he just like he has his circle of people, and like sometimes he doesn't like people like near him and stuff,
Yep.
or
Yep.
specifically like his brother Martian. He's like, get away from me.
He's like, that's enough.
Yeah, he like cries for food. Same, like if I'm hungry, I want food.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Um, yeah, I don't know. We're just very similar.
I like that. I'll take it. For me, I don't know. I'm like identifying with Crush the turtle, who's an animated character, but like it's very like go with the flow, but also
Okay.
like motivational. He's like, you can do it. I'm going to help you.
Do you want to have like 5,000 kids?
No,
Because he has
that's a negative.
5,000 kids.
That is true. That is true. And his wife is nowhere to be found.
He probably
So
doesn't know who
like,
she is.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Last one. Who would be your Disney animated character bestie?
Ooh.
Has to be animated.
And you can't just say Anna.
Okay, fine. I won't say Anna.
Because I could just be like Ariel, and then we'd be done.
Yeah, you can't say Ariel.
I won't.
Okay.
Character bestie?
Oh,
I don't know.
Tiana.
Why?
Because she's a boss. She's a boss.
She is a boss.
And I like that.
Yeah,
I get
that.
motivated by those types of people. That's why I'm friends with you.
Oh my god.
We'll add it to the list of why.
Oh.
So Tiana.
I like Tiana. She is a boss. I might again go with Aladdin just because he's like always on an adventure.
Yeah, but that's not really you. No offense.
No, but I would enjoy that. I would like, it's not really me.
We
It's
just
not me
talked
at
about
all. I would like someone to bring that out in me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, because I'll do all the fun stuff. I'm
Yep.
not a fun person if somebody forces me into it.
I agree. I'm
But
not.
like,
Yeah.
no, I know. But like, if I'm not forced into it, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
If I picked like a Eeyore as my best friend, all I would do is like sit around and eat ice cream all day, which would like not be good for me
Right. But it
or
would be
my
fun.
mental health.
Right.
What'd you say?
But it would be fun.
It would be fun, at least for a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like your answer. I'll accept that.
Thanks.
Great. That's all I got.
Those were fun.
I have one more that I've listened to
Oh my
like in
gosh.
other podcasts. If you could know like when and how, this is like messed up, when and how you were going to die, would you want to know?
I don't know.
Absolutely not for me.
Why?
Which is kind of interesting because I'm like somebody who like wants to know everything all the time, and like
Yeah.
I need to know all the things. But
Same.
that would be too much for me to know.
Well, I get a lot of motivation from like external sources. So I'm thinking about death as an external source. But like,
Okay.
if I found out that I was going to die in 2 weeks and I like had that foresight, I would like blow it out for 2 weeks, right? I'd be like so thankful that I knew these are my
Yeah.
last 2 weeks. But like,
I
if
know,
I find
but
out I'm
then,
going to just
like-
like die in a bed when I'm 110, then like I got plenty of time. What's the motivation here?
I get that, but I still like wouldn't want to know.
You wouldn't want to know.
No.
See, I think about that shit all the time because I'm like, oh, AJ's on a plane. What if the plane falls out of the sky today on the way home? Like, you don't think about that stuff?
Yeah, I do think about that stuff, but like,
Always. I literally this morning in my gratitude journal, I wrote down that I was thankful that he was coming home today. And as I was writing it, my brain is like, you know, you're going to look back at this in 5 months when he's dead and read that, like, you wish you were excited for him to come home and he never came home, right?
Stop.
I know that's like twisted, but
no,
like,
I mean, I am that if I call Kyle and he doesn't pick up and I'm like,
he's dead.
Yeah, instantly. I'm like, where are you? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you? And I call him like, I will call nonstop until he picks up. He's like,
right.
Shelby, I'm in a meeting. I'm like, well, good thing you're alive.
Right. Are you okay?
Yeah, that's me. That was my mom. Okay. That's because that's where my mind goes to too. And I have Life 360 in my mom. And
yeah, me too.
And my mom was somewhere by a river, like she was parked by a river, but her location wasn't updating. Like it said like last updated 4 hours. Like it wasn't even like refreshing. Like it wouldn't even give me like a here's the location
probably dead or something,
now.
Yeah.
So I texted her and I was like, what are you doing? Because I didn't want to just be a psychopath. And I was like, what are you doing? And then an hour later, it was still the same. And I'm like telling Kyle this. And he's like, Shelby, I'm sure she's fine. And I was like, well, she's not answering me. And her location hasn't updated. And she's by a river. And he was like, okay, then call her. So I call her. And she picks up. And she's like, hi. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, well, I'm hanging out with my cousin Karen. And I'm like, well, you are by a river and you didn't tell me. You could have been dead. And she was like,
oh my God,
okay.
You were by a river and you didn't tell me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anywho.
I love it.
That's all I got for you.
I love it.
That was a good one.
I'm so happy I got to see you.
Now my mind's going to be moving today.
Yeah.
I'm going to be texting you like, got my wish.
Wait, I need to know before you go.
Mm-hmm.
So we just did the Eras tour, the Ears. Eras Ears.
Mm-hmm.
They like just released, right?
Yep.
Wednesday.
Yep.
And then like what's
this week?
How's that going?
Oh, it went really well.
What was the most popular item?
A t-shirt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what was the most popular ancillary item? Like you did stickers and stuff?
Stickers are always pretty popular, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then this week is Christmas in July.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're going to do like a sale or what's the plan?
Yeah, I always do a sale every Christmas in July and I bring back old Christmas designs that will not be here for like this holiday season, especially this holiday season because I will be a little preoccupied. So we're really pushing that if you have a holiday shirt that you have your eyes on, this is the time. And it's on sale. And I double all your Pixie points and I put the rest of the site on sale. Oh yeah.
Do you bring back pajamas or anything?
No, I'm not doing pajamas this year.
At all?
No.
At all?
I'm having a baby in November.
Yeah, but like you are known for the pajamas.
Yeah, for the biggest mistake of my life, pajamas.
I know, like the kid sizes were hard.
So I'm nervous to do them and then them get messed up and like I'm in labor or something.
That's fair.
So I just can't do it this year. I had it on my to-do list to like I wanted them to be ready to do them for Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Because then that would give me so much time. And then just like one thing led to another and I didn't get it done. But they will be back someday.
I'm just going to like call it here on the spot. You're going to have like a dream or something and some pajama vision is going to come to your mind and you're just going to do it because
I mean, that is how I work.
Not like putting that on you. I just, you out of the woodwork come up with crazy stuff. So
I know. We'll see. Anywho. All right.
You heard it here first.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk next week.
Okay. It was so nice to see you.
You too.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.